All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. We had a power outage. Hopefully, you guys find our stream again. Unfortunate problem. It's something to do with the power box back in my bedroom. We aren't quite sure what's going on. I'm gonna have to change that 210 amp switch for a 20 amp switch. Just one single 20 amp switch and see if it still does it. I can't really figure out why it keeps doing that, but... Well, thank you for coming back. I see that people are coming back. Thank you so much. I don't have a chance to share it out there, so share it if you can. Sharing is caring. But we're back to the race. Kinsey in second. As of right now is what it says. That's what it's got him scored as anyway. Currently in third, though. Dude Wipes 38 machine. Mark E. Harris right now. That's the guy in second. Peanut Butter Cups, Roberge. Delia up to the top side of the track. Working the top side. We're going to ride along with Roberge here for just a couple seconds while I make sure everything is working out all right. Tony Kivig, come on, man. Thanks, Tony. Sorry about that, brother. Can't do anything about that power, but I gotta get a 20 amper for it. It's like a 210 amp switch on one line. I'm thinking about taking that out and just putting a 20 overall because the other side of the 10 amps doesn't do it. So I think if I put the 20 amp overall, it might not do it anymore. Maybe it still will. I don't know. A little looseness there from the 35 Dude Wipes car of Mark Harris as we head into lap 25, 26-ish laps of 133. Still green flag, and I am sorry that we had to go away there for a second, but we are back. Thank you for coming back. Yeah, I have a 20 amp breaker in this. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to have to do, man. I think I just have way too much going on this circuit, and I'm going to have to just put the 20 amper on there. I don't know. If Tim's out there watching, maybe he has one sitting at mom and dad's house. Maybe I can just take that. I don't think they're too expensive, though. I think they're pretty cheap. Harris sitting in fourth, looking for something. These cars draft really well, but look out. Peanut Butter Cup Banks in the 88 machine. Get a little loose there, coming off a 2. The side draft makes these cars extremely loose coming off. Curtis Kelly in the 71 Shell Pennzoil Ford back there. Looking to follow suit with Brandon Banks. Banks now on the low side of Mark Harris, looking for that 4th spot as they come down to the start-finish line. Sorry, I'm throwing out a bunch of shares out there. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. I want to make sure everybody knows where to go now. Tony figured it out real quick. Copy the link. Go back one, go back one, go back one. Pages. Hudson Speedway. Post. Paste. Share. Post. And we should be good. Should have it all taken care of now. All right. Whew. Peanut Butter Cup still battling it out with Mark Harris there, as I can see out of my peripheral. Thank you all for coming back and watching. I do appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you, Tony Kidd, for coming back as well. Tony Gill. Well, I'll tell you what, this thing looks way better on the broadcast at 60 frames per second. We were doing 25 to 30 before on the old PC. But man, she looks a lot better now. I just now got a first chance. That was the first chance I had to check it out. Honestly. Back up to the yeah machine. Cody Kinsey holding on to that front spot. He's got Shoffett right behind him. Shoffett, nobody to stick your nose up at right there in the for sale. If you're looking to sponsor a car, that might be the man to do. Right there. He definitely does have Shoffett sitting there back. Let's go to the left rear suspension here. He's side by side with him now. Shoffett looking to take the lead away from Cody once again. Looks like 4 lead changes in this competition so far. 31 laps completed, 102 remaining. And we did have a caution for about 4 laps there. So that is incorrect right there. Cody now going to duck on back behind of Shoffett there and get the air off of him. Maybe create a little looseness, maybe not. Robert's now in trouble. Mark Harris getting a little loose coming out of 2. We've seen that before. Harris going to have to duck back behind him once again. Banks now back on the backside of the 38 of Mark Harris. Side-by-side action setting up to make for a good show here. Curtis Kelly and Kevin Delia. Michael Newbrow right behind them guys for Trinket Bros Racing. Kenny MacArthur looks like he might have lost some of that draft. Elrod way back there as well, along with Jason Hastings. He's got damage. Trevor Robinson and looks like Travis Dowley is out of the competition. Unfortunate. Shoffett not able to shake the Cody Kinsey. Cody Kinsey, another Drinking Bros Racing member right there. He is looking for his first win of the season in the Gen 7 series. And maybe he might make it happen tonight here at Kansas. Looking at the top side now. Going to stay above the white line. Shoffett goes down below, pulls right back up in front of him. And this is this competition up front is allowing the 98 of Chris Roberge and the 38 of Mark Harris to catch them. Brandon Banks sitting back there in the weeds with Kevin Delia and Curtis Kelly. Real show on the track though. The Yeah machine, the number 11 Drinking Bros Racing machine, virtual2reality.tv on the side of that car. Looking to make things happen tonight. Kinsey and Shoffett giving it heck though. They are fighting hard. Yes, they are, Kayla. I've seen you change your last name to Kinsey. Formerly Kayla Williams. It was Williams, right? Ugh. Oh, Cody is right on the back left rear quarter panel Shoffett. I think Shoffett felt that one. He's like, okay, I'm just going to let you go here. Lap 38 of 133, a little wiggly going to the backstretch. These guys have 3 sets of tires in this race. Shoffett back down to the low side. 1 set on the car, 2 in the pits. They have to be careful for 133 laps. This is a thinking man's race. Caution is out on the speedway as we try to find it. It looks like the 14 of Jake Elrod. And coming off 2 looseness here. Okay. Oh, hits a little bit of the apron, and that sets him loose in the 14. Tries to correct it into the outside wall. And, oh, yeah, he's going to hit the inside wall. Oh, my God. He is going to need a chiropractor. 14 of Jake Elrod. First time back in a few weeks. He was going to school to be an engineer, and everybody knows that class load is real hard. These guys are going to catch back up to the pace car, and we're going to check out the race off pit road here, brought to you by Real Racing Online. Random change, though. Wedding is still on May 13th. Gotcha. Yeah. That's for Cody. We're going to watch as Cody Kinsey brings it down to pit road here. I believe he will. He might not. He is in control. What everybody might follow suit here, I'm pretty sure. Will he fake it? No, he's going in. All right, we're going to follow along with Cody Kinsey here as we go down pit road at Kansas Motor Speedway. Roberge in third, Shoffett in second. Will somebody take two tires and do the gamble? Looks like someone's getting a wave around up there. Cody in the pits. Now, timer has started for the number 11 machine. Robert's looking to lead a lap there. He's up in front now. Or so it says. Yeah, I think he is. 4 tires and full of Sunoco fuel for the number 11 machine of Cody Kinsey. Shoffett beats him off pit road by 3 seconds. That's a 2-tire stop for Shoffett. If it's not a 2-tire stop, then I don't know what that was. That was the fastest crew in history. Now you think, let me ask Tony. Tony, if you're still watching out there, don't you think with one lug nut that the pit stops would be faster? I mean, now I know, granted, you got to still take the fuel, and the fuel takes a while. But I think that the stops would be faster. I might be wrong about that. Tim Woolley not out there watching? He might not be watching tonight. I'll have to find out what he's doing. He's probably asleep. Shout out to my dad. So, looks like Roberge went around 1 lap to lead a lap, and Shoffett took 2 tires, as far as I know. All the cars went down pit roads that time. Looks like Hastings got some more damage fixed. Results so far, Shoffett in your leader. Florida boys make good. Marky Harrison, Cody Kinsey, that's second and third. Brandon Banks in fourth right now with Kevin Delia close behind. Roberge in sixth. Newbra in seventh. Curtis Kelly in eighth. Ken MacArthur in ninth. And 10th is Jason Hastings right now. Jake Elrod is in 11th. 2 laps down. And Trevor Robertson, 4 laps down. Travis Daly's out of this contest. Crossing into lap 43 of 133. Got a strong field of drivers here, though. I got to tell you, Ken MacArthur is a great racer. Love racing with him. Brandon Banks is one of the better drivers that I've ever raced with. Him and actually Schaefer's pretty good. Schaefer's a tough competitor. Hydrate Wizard out there says, rooting for Cody Kinsey. So you got some fans in the stands, Mr. Cody. Kevin Daly is a great racer. Curtis Kelly's awesome. I mean, I've raced with all these guys. These guys are amazing. I have never raced with Shoffett, and that's probably the only one. Lights on the pace car are off. Shoffet's going to be in control of this one. Get a little bit wider perspective here on the cars. All these guys have earned their spots for sure tonight. Thank you, Kayla. You're absolutely right. Here we go. One more time here at Kansas Motor Speedway. We got them all lined back up. It looks like Mark Harris looking to the inside of the 11. And so is Brandon Peanut Butter Cup Banks. He's on the inside of the 11 now. Banks and Cody Kinsey 1 and 2 in the points right now. Looks like Banks might have a little bit of back end damage to that car. Don't know what transpired there. 11's going to pull down underneath Shoffet. Delia was a little hesitant there. Delia now on the inside of the 11. And round we go into lap 45 this time by. Brandon Banks up there in the second spot, right along with Mark Harris, who's leading the way now on lap 45. Kinsey back to that fourth spot, looking almost to get fifth. Ken MacArthur looking to the inside of the number 11. 11 might be holding off on those tires a little bit. He wants to stretch them out just a little bit more. '97 of Ken MacArthur makes the successful pass on the 11. And Brandon Banks is your new race leader here at Kansas Motor Speedway on the backstretch. Mark Harris falling off just a little bit. Here comes Kevin Delia to the inside. Kevin Delia takes over second. Now here comes Ken MacArthur right along with him. Oh, Mark Harris comes down into the 97 of Ken MacArthur a little bit. Wasn't quite clear. Little door banging. You're absolutely right about that, Kayla. You cannot give Brandon Banks an inch, because once you give him an inch, he's going to be gone by a mile. These guys are getting this situated here. The 11, the 97, the 53, the 88, and the 38. Your top five. Robert's just falling back to sixth. Newbraw right behind Robert. She's probably going to push him along and try to catch up to the lead pack. Doesn't want to do anything too quickly in this one. Banks now trying to get the draft off of him. Playing around with Delia on the backstretch. Banks now to the high side of the track. Delia looking to the inside. Might be a 3-wide opportunity here. No. Ken MacArthur lifts just a little bit coming across the stripe. Delia takes over the race lead on lap 49. Brandon Banks, a very strong competitor. I would like to see it if Kenny MacArthur could get up there and lead one. That'd be awesome. Robert's now really close to the back end. 38 kind of gets into the wall there as he transitions into turn 1 and 2. Robert's now passing the number 11 on the inside. He's got Mark Harris behind him and Michael Newbraw on the number 6. Kenny MacArthur trying to catch those leaders, Brandon Banks and Kevin Delia. Kenny looking for any advantage he can. He's all the way down on the apron. That time by the stripe, we're in lap 51 of 133. A third of the race is gone. Long gone. I'd like to know where that damage came from on the back of the 88. I am not sure. Back to Kenny MacArthur. We're going to see what he sees for just a minute here. Crank it up, baby. That Crank It Up, baby. Brought to you by Splash and Go Graphics. Yes, Banks has a lot of talent. I do not have to go pick up Megan tonight, so we might be able to play some TFT. If you're down, if you're not, I understand. All right, Brandon Banks still holding on to that second spot. Kenny MacArthur in third. Roberts. Let's go back. I want to see Michael Newbraw. Newbraw just kind of, he's sitting back. He's waiting. You know, I'm waiting for Newbraw to pick off a win as well, along with Kenny MacArthur. Looks like the 11 has a little bit of door damage there. Maybe a slight scrape on the inside of that number 11 machine. It's not as good as it once was. It's got a few bangs on it now. Ooh, we got a hornet's nest up front, baby. Now the 97 looks to pull to the inside of Delia. Delia up to the top side. 97 pulling up. No, not quite yet. Not quite enough room for the 97. Robert's pushing along the 97 now. Gives him a little bit of a boost there. Cody's starting his new job tomorrow. That's awesome. He has to be up super early. Okay. He did promise you one round. Well, hopefully I get to join you guys. At least we could do one round. Robert's now on the inside of Kevin Delia. Mark Harris up top. A lot of trading spaces. Oh, man. 4:30 a.m. Good Lord. No, sir. That would not be for me. Banks starting to leave people in the weeds here. Lap 57. He's put a big distance between him and Kenny MacArthur. Maybe Kevin Delia can push Kenny up there. A lot going on up here. Remember, they only have one set of tires left in the bank. They've already taken a set under that caution. Well, we'll see if he leads them in the dust. Usually not in the Gen 7s. Usually that is not the case. With the Gen 7 car, it is easy to catch back up usually. Banks has a little bit of rear end damage. A little waffling on the back end of the 88 there. But all right, Kenny MacArthur up a little high this time. Delia peaks. Doesn't make a move just yet. Mark Harris, Michael Newbraw, Cody back there in the back of that pack. There definitely is left side damage on that car. It's even on the front there. Looks like it's got a little bit of piece of the bumper as well. He might be struggling to keep up. My question is where did Shoffit go? Oh my God, what are you doing back there, bro? Something happened to Shoffit. It's probably those two tires he took. Hastings in the pits right now. Started third, now 10th. Trevor Robertson still out there on the racing surface making laps. Just in case anybody else goes down, he'll be there to soak up that position. These guys are racing for money. I'm just letting you know. Gun Barrel Coffee. Is that new on the side of that 53 car? I think it might be. Or at least that's the first time I'm seeing it. Look at Cody's right side. We can do that. Well, we can try to do that anyway. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure banged up. Oh, my God. The whole thing's torn up. Yikes. Good call there, Terry Woody. Or Thomas Woody, I'm sorry. Thomas. I know a Terry Woody, too, so it really screws me up. Oh! What was that? Was that new, bro? No, it wasn't new. It was Kenny. Kenny getting a little loose back there. Let's check it out. Okay, yeah, a little air resistance from the 38. Gets him tail happy. But he catches it real good. Nice job by Kenny MacArthur catching that. Might have lost the draft on this one. Delia looking for the race lead. Brandon Banks up at the top. Roberts and Delia down low. Into lap 65 they go. I'll tell you what, Hydrate Wizard, come out and get me a couple pops. Because I can't leave the cockpit. Deli up high now. He gives it up real quick. Looks like Robert's out to the front. He's going to lead this one on 66. They're coming up to lap traffic. This could spell danger for the field. That is the 64 of Trevor Robertson. Oh, a little bumping and banging there. Delia and Banks trying to situate themselves. Roberts gets by easily. Delia in second. He's going to get by him okay. The 64 does have a nose cone now. There's an update for you. Got enough damage fixed. They decided to put the nose of the car back on. Probably had to weld some brackets onto that damn thing. Cody Kinsey back there now with Kenny MacArthur. They're going to have to work together to catch these boys again. Man, Robert's trying to put some distance in between him and the field. He needs a win. He's got a little damage on the left front of that car. Banks and Delia battling it out. That's going to give time for Mark Harris and Newbra to maybe catch up to the field. Like I said, the draft in these cars is wicked. It's like Daytona all the time, no matter what track you're at. Unless you're at a short track. Side by side now with Delia. Banks looking to take over second once again on lap 69. Hard to explain. I race on my dad's account for the 350. Oh, so it is you. Aha. Gotcha. Makes sense now, though. Little gyro cam action from the 88 of Brandon Banks there. currently in that third spot. See what he sees, but from the right side. So if you were a passenger and you'd be leaning your head to the left, this is what you'd be seeing right now. I totally get what you're saying, though, Thomas. If you call iRacing, they will change your name in iRacing. They will do that for you. Ooh, little hard into 1 and 2 there for Banks. Slides up the track. Gives up a little bit of leeway there to the Delia and the Delia. Listen to me. To Delia and Roberge. About 4 car lengths in between them. That's just from one little misstep in a corner. He gave up that much room, but he's starting to suck back up to him. Well, we're over halfway in this contest. A lot of lead changes. Robert still leading the way right now. Kevin Delia in second. Brandon Banks in third. And Mark Harris and Michael Newbrow round out your top 5. If I know anything, though, Newbrow is just waiting. He's been fast of late. He's fast in these cars, too. Kenny MacArthur, Cody Kinsey has lost a lot of momentum in the number 11 machine. He is probably hoping for a caution. He's got 71 of Curtis Kelly starting to work up on his back end now. Curtis Kelly, we haven't talked about a lot about the Ford tonight of Curtis Kelly. He is going to probably get around Kinsey here in the next 2 laps. Oceanside Cleaner Racer right there, along with Mark Harris and Kevin Delia. Going to slide her up in front of Kinsey and take that position away from him. Man, I am really wondering what happened to Cody now. That car is more torn up than I thought. Shoffett still in the competition, still holding on in that light gray for sale car. The 00 on your screen right now. Started 9th, currently 9th with a fastest lap of 31.358. So he's about 1/10 off of his he's a second 1/10 off of his fastest lap right now. Trevor Robertson out there still getting things done and putting down some laps here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Back to the front we go. Roberge has more company. Delia and Banks now side by side at the stripe. Into lap 78 we go. Banks is second in points right now. Cody Kinsey's in first. And it is anybody's game. Yeah, to change your name on iRacing, like I said, you just gotta either call iRacing or email them, and they'll change it for you. It's not a big deal. They do it all the time. Got Delia and Banks battling it out here, has given Roberge a little bit of breathing room there up in front. Banks probably not pushing it quite yet. Mark Harris back there in fourth. Newbrow in fifth. Still. Newbrow probably knows, though, if you get a good run on these guys, you're going to come like a freight train. Banks now down low once again on Kevin. Kevin going to keep her up to the top of the track. Down through the stripe again. He's not going to take the inside this time. He's going to stay on the outside of that white line. Mark Harris now starting to catch up to Kevin Delia, his teammate. And that is who he will push. I guarantee it. Maybe Mark will just go for the win. Mark don't give no craps. Ooh, a little bit of a bobble there from Banks. Delia extra cautious on the high side, still holding on. This is giving Roberge a lot of breathing room up there. Where did Delia go? Wait a minute. Did he scrape the wall? Because I think I heard him scrape the wall. Going back on a replay here real quick. Just to see what might have transpired. Oh, he got loose. He got loose and up into the wall he went. Oh, he lost all that momentum. Newbra missed him too. I bet he's kicking himself in the butt right now. Banks now back up on the back end of Roberge. Nobody contesting Banks has allowed him to get back there one more time to challenge for the race lead. Oh, gets back. Oh, he's getting him loose a little bit. Right on the left rear quarter panel of Roberge. Banks saying, hey, buddy, the freight train's coming through. Oh, Banks. Oh, no! Oh, my God! It's so close! Nona Ambrose Kinsey out there. Hey, Cody! Mark Harris now back up to the backside of Banks. Newbra not too far away from striking distance. Into lap 86 now. Robert still holding on strong. We still have a pit stop here for these guys. They can't hold on all race long. Someone's going to have to come in, and that's going to shake things up unless there's a caution. Banks now down to the low side, side by side with Roberge. Roberge's going to stay up high. Banks down underneath. Harris trying to get a little bit of draft off any of them. He knows if they're side by side, that's his chance. Roberge now back to the high side. He's got a little bit of a push from the 38 now. Trying to make something happen. Banks puts the block on him. Now Banks on the high side. Roberge down low. Roberge has a chance to pay back that favor he gave him when Banks got him a little wiggly there going on a turn, coming out of turn 2. Addie says she loves you, Mema. Mema. Oh, okay. That is to Nona. Because my name's not Mema. Well, Banks and Roberge are now 1 and 2. With Banks back in the lead, Newbra is in third. Delia's back there. Harris has fallen off quite a bit. He went into the pits, ladies and gentlemen. 4 tires in Sunoco fuel for the 38 of Mark Harris. The Dude Wipes machine. Mima. Ah, that makes more sense. Mark Harris making a pit stop. He wants to finish this race out. He wanted to be the first one in and the first one back out of the pits. And he is, as he goes one lap down that time by. Banks, still your race leader. Newbrau's got third sewn up right now. And they need to, all three of these guys need to work together right now. If they don't want Mark Harris to start catching them. They are about a second off of their fastest lap, each one of them. Let's check with Banks. Same difference. Newbrau is exactly 1 second off of his fastest time in the race. Thanks everybody that's out there watching and on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We appreciate every single one of you guys coming out to watch Real Racing Online and watch these boys hammered down for 133 laps. Looks like Elrod might be out of this competition altogether. He's quite a few laps down. Kelly up there in fourth now. He's about 8 seconds off the leader. Question is, when are these top three going to come down? Are they going to just do it on 100 and call it a day? They will probably more than likely follow Banks in if Banks calls it out. If Banks doesn't, he could catch them all by surprise. Newbrau looking good in the Watermelon Monster Energy Drink Drinking Bros Racing Machine. Chevrolet looking good tonight, looking for second spot, trying to get it away from Roberge. Now side by side at the stripe. If you're looking to be a part of this league, you're more than welcome to join. It's Real Racing Online on the iRacing League directory. And if you're looking for the Discord server, it's just Real Racing Online. Check us out. Come in and have some fun with us. You're more than welcome. And Banks is starting to pull away from this. Kayla, you're absolutely right, dear. Brandon, he's a danger. He's got a little help too. The 64 pulling him along. Into lap 96. Cody Kinsey goes down one lap there. I hate to say it, but I told you. Yeah. Roberge and Newbrau looking to get around the 64 as well. No problems. Delion's had a fast ride all night. Him and Ken MacArthur in the 97. A little brush with the wall, a little brush with danger, and they are, that's how quick you can get off pace in these Gen 7 machines. They are really draft intensive, especially at the 1.5 mile tracks. They got to be coming up to the pit stop window here very shortly. Little idea of what Roberge is running going around this track. Newbrau putting on a show for Drinking Bros Racing. We got any Michael Newbraw fans out there in the stands tonight? Let me hear you. And Newbraw's going to put her down in pit road along with Brandon Banks. Oh, did Brandon get a speeding? He was really roasting the tires there coming in. Lap 100, I called it. Newbraw's into his pit stop. Banks just now getting into his pit stop. Looks like he might have missed it. Curtis Kelly in as well. Newbraw up on the left side. Full of Sunoco fuel. 6 machines out. Will he beat Brandon? He's going to. He's going to pass Banks. Banks might have a penalty. Banks does have a speeding penalty. Trouble for Brandon Banks. That could be good news for Cody Kinsey for the points race overall. I don't see how Banks can make this one up. Banks just now leaving the pits. Roberge up in front. Harris second. Newbraw third once again. Newbraw might be looking for a win here. Harris is slowing down to go into the pits. No. Yep. Yes. No. Harris took off into the pits, I think. Roberge coming out. Looking to suck up right behind the number 6 of Newbraw. Harris, your new race leader, ladies and gentlemen. Mark E. Harris in the 38 Dude Whites machine. Newbraw catching him ever so slightly. He's still 8.3 behind. We'll be right back. Give me 1 second here, ladies and gentlemen. Into lap 107 we go. Mark Harris still your race leader. He's got help from his teammate of Curtis Kelly. Whew. Had to use the lube. Curtis Kelly's a little bit faster. He's going to take the race lead. Mark Harris is going to draft behind him now. Harris might be hoping for that caution. Update on Kinsey. Eavesdropping paid off. He ended up touching wheels with somebody, not sure who. He lost about 75 horsepower from it. Thank you for the update on pit road, Kayla. I need to have you on Discord with us, and then you can just go talk to the other drivers, find out what happened, and come back and give me like a pit road update. Would you be willing to do that? Let me know. Would you guys like to see Kayla come onto the show? I think it'd be fun. She can go find out what's going on and come back, give us an update. Robert's just taking that second spot away from Newbra. Finally caught back up to him. Newbra's going to go ahead and stick it on the back bumper of the 98 of Robert's. And shop it back in this thing. I think he still has a set of tires in the pits. He had to wait it out there. Kenny MacArthur in 5th right now, all by himself. Nona says, do it, Kayla. Kayla said, I think it would be fun. I know, but this would be more fun. See, you could just go down into their team chat. You could listen to them, hear what's going on, ask them, hey, you know what happened right there, and then come back and give us like an update, like a pit road reporter would do. I think it'd be a good time. We could learn you all the terminology and get you all set up there. Who knows? I mean, it's up to you guys. I ain't going to pressure you to do it. All right. She said yes. Well, she said sure. But we're going to take that as a yes. Newbra in that 3rd spot. He's looking at the back end of the 98 of Robert's. And they are trying their hardest right now to catch Mark Harris, and they're doing it. They are scooting around this track, losing a little bit of time there, coming off of 4. And then right back to it down the front stretch they go. They've knocked it from 8 seconds down to 5.2. Saves you a lot of reading. Yeah. Well, I mean, you can still, I want you to still watch the broadcast and everything, and you can comment and everything. I love that. I have no problems with that. But I just think it would be fun. I don't know. It's something different, you know? Get everybody. We'll get the whole family involved. We'll have Addie do the post-race interviews one night. That'll be awesome. And she can say quarter. Like a New Yorker, like she does. Mark Harris is going to be in trouble here in a few short laps. I don't know if he can hold it out for that many more laps. We're going to go to the race summary real quick. Check up on things. Mark Harris is your leader. 113 laps completed. 20 laps remaining. They got 20 laps. 19 now. With 18 lead changes. And your top 5 are starting to catch up. Robert's now only 3.7 away. Newbra about 0.3 off of him. Shoffett is 16 seconds off. Ken MacArthur, 18. Mark Harris leading the way. You can see it on the ticker on the top of your screen right there. That's going to show you how far away Robert's and Newbra still are. Yeah, she's got this New Jersey accent that's hilarious. When she says quarter, though. It's quarter. I need a quarter. I don't get it. Well, let's go back to Newbra again. Newbra holding on to the back end, still that 98 machine. As we come down to the closing laps here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Looking for a podium finish tonight for Drinking Bros. I'm sure his teammates are out there watching. Big Daddy Eric Schaefer and Tony Kiv. And all the boys. Maybe Jesse Priest too. I don't know. Is Jesse out there? He hasn't said anything, so he's probably not out there. They're only 2 seconds away now. It's, as soon as they hit a straightaway, they start closing in more and more. Now, in the middle of 3 and 4 here, you're going to see Robert's time maybe slightly go backwards. Not that time. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, just barely. Like 1/1000th of a second. This is going to make it an interesting finish, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you. 15 laps to go. 15 laps. They've got 15 laps to close in the gap. They're 1.3 away. The language of her people. That's the gap right there. Ooh, a little lift there from Harris. Might have got a little loose off too. And we are staying with our race leaders here for a reason. And this is the reason right here. Robert's looking at the back end of the Dude Wipes 38 machine. Looking to capitalize. Harris is now with him. We're going to go to TV2 here. Robert's looking for the low side. Mark Harris might be losing the lead right here. And he does, and here comes Michael Nubra. Oh, another little slip up there from Harris. See that little bobble, that little wiggle? Lap 122 of 133 now in the books. There's no going back, baby. Harris just holding on to that 38 machine. Little wiggle again as he hits the front stretch. Newbra down low, takes over second. Might be a good finish tonight for Newbra. Question is now, does Newbra have a chance to win this thing? 10 laps to go the next time by. Will there be a caution? A big upset? Who knows? Let's go check up on Kenny MacArthur back there in the 97. Cody Kinsey's in 8th right now, and he is right behind Brandon Banks. Spot-wise, I mean. Not literally. That's Kevin Delia. There's old Cody. Hey, I gotta give it to Trevor Robertson. Got into trouble in the beginning minutes of this race. And he's 6 laps down, but man, I tell you what, he's still holding on. Delia is 3 laps down. Cody and Brandon Banks down 1 lap. Curtis Kelly is on the last car on the lead lap, 26 seconds back. Ken MacArthur 17, 15 for Shoffett. And Harris is falling back to 1.8 seconds back. Kayla says there's a lot of strategy talk going on over there. Will Roberge be able to hold this thing on? I've seen some smoke there. On the backstretch, I don't know who that was from. But we're going to keep going. We're still green flag condition here at Kansas Motor Speedway. I almost said Charlotte for some reason. Can Newbraw pull off a win? We're about to find out. Curtis Kelly's a lap car. Roberge is going to use every inch of that draft he can to pull up on him. He's got Newbraw right on his tail. We're in lap 127 of 33. Not too much time for Newbraw to pull this off. Oh, Curtis Kelly getting into the wall there. He's just trying to get out of everybody's way. Newbraw's got to get up behind him. He's got to stay behind him the whole time. Might be having some trouble holding that car down in the number 6. We're about to find out. We are just a few short laps away. Whew. 5 laps to go now for the 98 and Newbraw all the way back to Curtis Kelly. Oh, Kelly just went down a lap. Kenny MacArthur is now the last car in the lead lap. I think my blood sugar is dumping here. I need to get some food here right after this race, hopefully. Or some sugar. Something like that. Yikes. That was a weird feeling. Well, Roberge is putting more time in between him and Newbraw. Harris is falling back even more now. 4.4 seconds off. Shoffett out in the weeds. He is 15 seconds out of there. So it's only the top 3 in contention for this race. Get Taco Bell, Kayla says. Nah. I don't feel like sitting on the toilet all night, so no, I'm going to make that a hard pass. 2 sticks up in the air for the flagman. That's 2 to go this time by for Roberge. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Is Newbraw out of fuel? Oh, no. Oh, no. He's out of fuel. And he missed his pit. Roberge, your race leader. Mark Harris back up to second. Shoffett in third now. White flag out. 1 lap left to go. I think Newbraw is out of fuel. I really do. I don't know. We need an update, Kayla. Was Newbraw out of fuel? Well, I think this one's pretty much in the bag. The 98 Hoonigan car of Chris Roberge. Bringing it home and finishing first place tonight. Our resident Canadian. Pulling it home for Canada. Mark Harris pulls off second, and Shoffett coming to the line right now to take third. All right, we're going to be going to the Splash and Go graphics victory lane circle in just a minute with these guys. Make sure you stay tuned. Splash and Go graphics. Go to Facebook, check them out. Get your iRacing graphics done now. Your results for this contest right here. Chris Roberge from Canada in the 98 machine. First place, Mark Harrison. Second, from Florida, Jacob Shoffett pulling off third place from Texas. Kenny MacArthur pulling home fourth tonight, along with Curtis Kelly. He gets fifth. That's your top five. Sixth place goes to Brandon Banks. Seventh to Michael Newbraw. Cody Kinsey gets eighth tonight with Kevin Delia pulling in that ninth spot. Trevor Robertson staying out. 6 laps down, stayed out on the track. Even with all that damage, finishes 10th. Jason Hastings, 11th. Jake Elrod pulling down 12th tonight. And Travis Daly coming home 13th. Robert's burning it down. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here with your race winners, the podium guys, right here. Man, oh man, I can't believe it. Let's talk to these guys. Guys, what's going on? Good race here at Kansas. Not a lot of cautions, a lot of stuff going on though. Chris Robert is your race winner in the 98 Hoonigan machine from Canada. Let me know, Chris, did you think you were going to win this race? Did you think you were going to pull it off? I mean, Newbrow was really coming, and then he was just gone. Did he run out of fuel?
No, he said he was running in fourth gear trying to keep up with me, and then I think he blew an engine and then he fell right back.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The race was really tough. Yeah, I think I don't know whose fault was it on me and I think Trevor got down and got each other. I had like 11 ops, repaired on that. It's not too bad, but everything's all pretty good. I didn't know if I'm gonna win or not. I don't know if Banks will win or Cody Kenzie will beat me, but I don't know how I pull it off. I pull it right off.
Well, you did a great job doing that, sir. Thank you for coming out tonight again. Chris, you've been an outstanding gentleman all season long so far. Any sponsors or shout outs that you want to give?
Yes, I would. Big shout out to the Oceanside for my sponsor here, and the team owner Mark Harris for getting me into this race and join with them. Big thanks to Real Racing with you guys. Thank you for letting me join with that too. Big support from my wife that put it up with me up and down. But it was a great thing. And it was nice. Now that's 2 wins for me now. Thank God.
There you go, man. You pulled off another one here at Kansas. Mark Harris, Oceanside Cleaners owner. The man, the myth, the legend. One of our sponsors here. What's up, Mark?
Man, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of green flag racing. I appreciate that.
They came right around you, and I'm like, oh, Mark is screwed. And then all of a sudden, there goes Newbrow, and you got second, man. How's it feel?
It feels pretty good. I was running up front all day, and then tried to short pit him to see if I could get a big lead and just hold on to it. I was about 10 laps short, but man, that was a lot of fun. My teammate Curtis actually got past me, and that's when I had to start lifting, and I was getting loose. So that's when Chris and Newbrow really caught me. But man, that was tons and tons of fun.
Yeah, we seen a lot of wiggle in there from you there when they started to pass you, and yeah, it was making me nervous, but you held on to her, and you brought the 38 machine second place tonight. Any sponsors or shout-outs you want to give tonight, bud?
Yeah, man. Obviously, Oceanside Cleaners, Skybox Sports. Shout out those guys. Shout out Chris Roberts for taking home P1. Represent OCR 1-2 finish. Love it.
Awesome night for Oceanside Cleaners. Shop it. What's going on, Double Lot?
Oh, it's going. Don't know how I pulled off a third place, but I'm here.
dude, you were so far out in the weeds. So far out in the weeds, and then all of a sudden third place. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, that my strategy didn't exactly work out for me. I only changed one set of tires right there around the 100 lap mark, or probably about 90 lap, whatever it was. And I was hoping for a late race caution because I know everyone already used both their sets, and I had a fresh set sitting there waiting on me, but that didn't happen, and so it just kind of played out in my favor, I guess.
That absolutely did. Any sponsors or shout outs? I know you got for sale on the car. I don't think you're going to shout out the for sale sign maker guys. I know that Joel Hamilton got you into this league. I'm sure you're going to give him a shout out, but go ahead, man.
Yeah, I want to give Joel a shout out first and foremost for bringing me into this team, and I want to thank Virtual to Reality for letting me put their logo on the back of my car. And like I said last week, hood says for sale.
Come on and get it. You want to sponsor a car here on iRacing? This is the man to look up. The guy's fast. We just need to get your sponsor on the car. All right, hey, guys, I'm going to have you go down to the waiting for interview. I'm actually going to put you down there myself. And then this is going to be the end of things here tonight at Real Racing Online. Thank you for coming out. That was the Splash and Go Graphics post-race interview with Mark Harris, Chris Roberts, and Shoffett. Thanks those guys for coming out. Thank you for all you guys watching out there on the internet. I really do appreciate it. You guys are amazing, and I couldn't do it without you. Make sure you tell somebody you love them today. And next week, actually Sunday night, 358s hit the dirt again. And then Monday night, check out Max Speed TV with our super late model presentation on Real Racing Online. If you're looking to get into Real Racing Online, it's Real Racing Online. On Discord, you can just look that up. You can go to the iRacing League directory, click apply. We'll get you in here with these guys in the Gen 7s, but I'm out for the night. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Peace.
Down bring it back. That's what's up.